So Cash, I felt like being a little bold today, but I stand by it. I do. I just beat Mass Effect 2 the other day, and I just replayed it, and I can count. I can't count how many times I've done the suicide mission at the end of 2, and I call myself trying to do something different this time because I know how to save everybody. Like it's a very, very simple way. Wait, let me pull up my laptop real quick so I can see what you're saying. Fully. I just this is an RPG. I feel like it's better just because there are much more ways to like actually express your character in this game than in the Mass Effect 2. Like it's great, but like once I got to the suicide mission, I so what I did this time, I was like, I'm just gonna get the gun upgrade, not the armor upgrade. And I was really trying to like recreate like my first playthrough of it because my first playthrough of it, I kind of just haphazardly like I didn't do everybody's companion quest, and I did what did I do? I did I got one of the upgrades. I got the gun upgrade, and like half my crew died, both on the ship and out of the ship. Like I got Legion killed. What was it? I got Legion killed doing the first mission because I was like, well, he's like an actual computer. Of course, he should be the guy to do the tech part of the game. And well, I didn't realize one, I had to do his companion quest, which also it kind of doesn't make sense, you know, like he just gets hit by the what determines whether or not he gets blown up by an RPG and a door is whether or not I help him figure out his purpose in life or not. But regardless, that's besides the point. My point was even me trying to like get a like make harder decisions in that game. By the time I got to the end, like three people died. Like Jack died, Jack died, Legion died, and who else? One more person died. Oh, I got Kasumi killed. I got Kasumi killed. That actually kind of hurt me because she was going to be my tech expert, and I did her companion because you kind of have to, like, to get her on the team anyway. But still, I got her killed, and that kind of blew me. I was like, damn, that was my girl. But Outer Worlds 2, on the other hand, I've gotten to the middle of the game. Who I accidentally stole, and the flaw system. I really like the flaw system. That in itself kind of just makes it random. The RPG ness of it shine a lot more than something like Mass Effect, where you just have to like run around and actually like experience the different options that game has. Whereas Mass Effect 2 is like, well, you're Commander Shepard and you're building a team. What do you got to do to build the team? Just do their companion quest. That's it. Does it matter if you're Paragon or Renegade? Nope. Does it matter if you tell them to get revenge or not? Not really. Let me see. I need to pick a quest. I almost hit one. No, the one thing I don't like about, no, I say I don't like about this, but would make this game infinitely funnier is if I could kill my companions just for the fun of it. Let's see. What's the quest I picked again? Because I'm trying to find these logs because I'm doing this quest right now. Let me see where's this gonna take me. Also, just the guns and armor are better too. Like there's just so many things in this game I would say are better than Mass Effect 2 Cash. But that's just me. That's just me. Because I have a very strong hot take on Mass Effect 2 anyway. We talked about it last time where I was like, look, Dragon Age 2 is so much has a much better story than Mass Effect 2 than the Mass Effect 2. I would go as far as to say it's a better RPG too. Because really, I think it came to me the other day when I was playing Mass Effect 2. I was like, I think truthfully, what makes that game great is that it's a great sci-fi game more than anything. Like, it's up there with with Halo, with Cyberpunk, with I guess a Star Wars game, whatever your like favorite Star Wars game is. Like, I'm trying to think. Because what would I say are the best the best sci-fi games? But still, I would say Mass Effect 2 is up there. Like Cyberpunk's up there. They're games, I swear. Let me see. Or yeah, this is what I've been trying to do. I'm trying to find a way in there, but I need a key card. I can't get the key card unless I get it from dude, and he won't give it to me unless I do this. I gotta search Cloister for order execution chapels. Problem with that is I don't know where they are. And I think I have a bad feeling that's probably in there. Or maybe these locations. There's some locations I need to try out. Other parts of the game too. So I should just explore. New and liberated. Oh, that's what I just did. Because that town I was just in, and that's another thing that I think that's much better about this game than Mass Effect 2 is that you really do see the consequences of your choices. Like that town I was just in, it was completely empty, but not because it was like a ghost town or anything, but because it was full of raiders and I killed all the raiders. So that's funny that even the loading screen acknowledges that. Like that's the type of things you don't see in a lot of mainstream RPGs, and this is like made by like they're not. I want to say Obsidian's AAA. It's interesting to like they have a very interesting history in the industry where they kind of are in a similar place that BioWare is, where most of the people I think that like fans associate with Obsidian, I think a lot of those people are gone. Like the only person I'm aware of there who's been there since like the old days of Obsidian is like Josh Sawyer. I love Josh Sawyer. He's like one of my favorite like senior developers. I mean that as like a lead, not like an old man, because he's not an old man. But what's this? But and even that like skill checks. That's not something you rarely see in Mass Effect. I think in one of the DLCs with Arya, which by the way I just played like some of the DLC for 2. Besides Lair the Shadow Broker, it's kind of ass. Like I'm so mad that reviews at the time, especially for Arrival, they're like, "Oh my god, this got big implications for Mass Effect 3," and literally it's just, "Oh, there's this scientist that found a Reaper," and she's like, "All right, we found the secret to like we have this Fallout." So here's the thing: Fallout New Vegas, I wouldn't really consider a AAA RPG either because one, they were kind of like outsourced. It was like Obsidian weren't really, they were contracted to make that game. Bethesda, well, and that's why they use a lot of the assets of Fallout 3. Like that's a game that there's certain games that are in like a weird space to me, where they're like you can kind of consider them AAA, but they don't necessarily look it, and they don't necessarily feel that way too. And or vice versa, they look it, but they aren't necessarily that. Like this new Claire Expedition game, it's kind like you could consider it AAA, but it's like it's made by a developer that's technically independent.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it. You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here. Oh, if you wanted to bribe me, you should have just led with that.
But like Obsidian at that time, they were like being like if you look at a lot of the games they were doing around Fallout New Vegas, they were like very like middle of the, I don't know, I don't want to say middle of the road because I love all of them, but they were very like you could tell the production on most of those games were very inconsistent. Because like I love Alpha Protocol, for instance, and that was published by Sega, but like the budget behind that clearly wasn't like super high. Or like even some of like the other games, I think they worked on a what was it? It was like a sequel. It's like another RPG series that they they really weren't a part of originally. Wasn't a big game. Or like after like if you, so like the last generation of Obsidian, which is really my favorite generation of Obsidian. Look at games like Pillars of Eternity. You look at Tyranny. You look at what else were they making on that time? Pillars 2. Even the first Outer Worlds. The first Outer Worlds that was published by 2K and was published by their private division, which at the time I think was dedicated to like it was making smaller games. And that's what I mean when I say I don't really know if Obsidian is really AAA. Because even this game, I think this game more than anything makes a case for them being AAA. Because you could really tell that they had a budget and they put like a lot into it. Because there's a lot of content. The facial animations are really good. The hair is really good. There's a lot of good, like it's a lot of work put into the RPG, the craft of it too. But still, it's not like Witcher 3 or like Cyberpunk, which that's like, granted, that's like a high standard to anyway. Like it's funny, Josh Sawyer, who was one of their like I mentioned him earlier, he's like one of their leads. When Baldur's Gate 3 was coming around, people were like, don't compare RPGs to Baldur's Gate 3. This is not gonna be a good comparison because it's gonna fall short every time. And people got mad at him for that because they were like, well, why are you telling us to set our standards low? Why can't you guys just make games like this? And it's like, that's not how the industry works. You don't think these guys would have loved to make like the greatest RPG of all time? They don't have the time, they don't have the freedom, and they definitely don't have all the resources to do what they do have the resources if they work under like a Microsoft or something, but like those resources aren't being given to them. They're being given to them to produce results, get numbers. And when you're under a strict like deadline like that, the games look different. But I say all this to say it's interesting seeing where Obsidian are now and the type of RPG they make now. It's not different from anything they've made before.
Depends on how
but
that what your constitution is, I
it
suppose. 6 or 7
feels
months ago,
it
some
feels like in
idiot
this weird space
block hunter made a
between
shipping error. Sent a few crates of
the
failed
type of
crafting
RPG you'd
materials
get,
to
because
your
like
place.
Kingdom Come
You know
Deliverance
that
2 came out,
gratitude
and
program
I
does
was
staff,
talking to
where they take some
Viz
hapless
about it one
nomad
time
with
on
a
stream
monster
too. I
arm
played the first one,
thrown
but I
off
didn't play
one
the
of a bunch
second
of
one.
different
But the
deadly
first
creatures?
one is no
It's a
is
box
very
full of
much
rejected Crabbo graft parts.
like
Sat untouched
like a
for
double A
months till I
game,
found them. And I
but
thought,
it
little
has a lot of
rebranding,
AAA
right
like
angle.
flourish to it,
Bet I could sell these.
and it has a lot of the but it has many more like features and aspects that you wouldn't really get from a AAA RPG. Even some games like Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk.
I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical
Also,
supply concerns and needed me
I
as
think
her
visually this
personal
game
guardian
probably
ad
does a
litem.
lot more
As the
than that game,
plan would have it,
because
I
even
told
looking
her
at the
I
background, I'm
got a
like,
shipment
dang,
of imitation Crabbo meat.
like look at
Keep
the
your
detail
package
in
and
the
your labelage, it'll
animations
pass the
and
protectorate rations just fine.
the
She
atmosphere
agreed.
too.
Bought a few
Even the
crates on the
computers in the
spot, promised to
background, that's
send
really
word when
cool.
she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks. I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll... Don't mention it to anyone. Especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Face. Shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face. Mm-mm-mm.
Help you with something?
Oops. Should I just kill everybody? I feel like if I do that, it's gonna contribute to the war in a bad way. Well, there's no chance this is one of the churches he was talking about. I mean, obviously it's a trench, so not exactly look like a church. He's trying to shoot me. I'm about to say, let them fight. Watch out for the mines. Let them fight.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
I'll do my best.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
So, you folks just drop into a war zone, find an empty building and set up shop?
Well, I can't go in here. I'm gonna steal something.
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very. But the profit.
Yeah, you on the verge of getting, I don't know, robbed or killed? Probably both.
Damn.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy.
It's not.
Combatant scan.
Get the water, and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Apologies. No target, no attack.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Oh yeah, this seems like really big. Like this is way ahead of me. Like I thought I was like when I was last playing the game, I thought I was close to the end. This is telling me he got a whole BFG, like a big fucking gun. I'm like, all I got is a hammer that can shoot shotgun shells. Oh, you no, you're good, Cash. I'm just messing around. Let me see. Oh, these are all my favorites. Okay, what? Just want to make sure I got all anything I need. Yeah. Walking over traps and mines. So, ooh, I need this. I need this. I need this. All right. Now, what are like the top ones? Like what? Okay, 20 melee. So once I get 20 of a skill, I don't need to upgrade some of the others. All right. Is it just for what was that? 20 hack. Oh, I'm never getting that. 20 guns. Alright. 20 explosives. I'll need 20 everything else to get some of these anyway. Alright, but let's see. I kind of want to get this. I'm a tall tale teller. Let me eat something. Alright. I'm just hoping I can find this church. Oh, if you're interested in seeing me play Mass Effect 3 at all, I'm probably going to do that later tonight. Because I made it. Like that was also what I was ranting about too, because I'm on to 3 right now, and I'm definitely starting to see some of the problems. Like I really did forget how prominent the little space child was in that game, because man, they really dialed in on the melodrama, which is honestly my biggest complaint with Mass Effect as a whole, is that like the melodrama was always there. Like the first game literally starts off when it's like humanity was at a precipice once it found an ancient technology. All of a sudden, they were able to do things they never would do before, and then they became a spacefaring galaxy. They learned of this thing, the greatest thing of all time. They called it Mass Effect, Mass Effect, Mass Effect, Mass Effect. And that's how the game starts. Like the game literally starts with them talking about you, and they're like, Shepard, he was a war hero. Or depending on your background, he's a war hero. Gets the job done no matter what. Yeah, but he's from the colonies. Has a background in space. Used to run with a rough gang back in the day. Is this the type of guy we want running the galaxy? So my kind of guy who can save the galaxy. I'll make the call. Like that. Now that's actually literally how the game starts. And it's great for it. I love it. But by the time Map 3 comes out, it's like, all right, I get we're at war, but like, I do not care about this little boy who died randomly when I was trying to escape Earth. I'm sorry, I don't. You know, I wish he was alive. Don't get me wrong. I wish I saved. Honestly, first time I played the game, I was actually devastated when he died. My fourth, my fifth, my sixth, I stopped caring. I stopped caring, especially knowing he's actually just a space kid at the end of the game. I keep forgetting you haven't played the game, so I'm kind of spoiling it. But you don't know what I mean. You don't know what I mean by a space kid. So is it really a spoiler? I'll let you just. Let me see. I'm about to. Hold on. One more time. Oh, come on. Belly something.
target and
Bitch. Bitch.
go for torpification.
Not like I have a choice. Good. I mean, like we talked about that one time. I do think you like Mass Effect, especially if you like Dragon Age. If you like Dragon Age, I think you'd like Mass Effect. But even with what happened with Veilguard, I feel like you'll still probably like Dragon Age more.
Investigate hostile intelligence. Protection in progress.
Locking them down.
No, I get that, Cash. I barely like. I really like RPGs, which is why I like one. I'm so hard on like Mass Effect 2, but also why you see me playing games like this, like Baldur's Gate 3. Like I'm trying to get Viz to understand the greatness that is Baldur's Gate 3, because there aren't many. Oh no, yeah, like if I'm taking away my expectations of Veilguard, really, if I take away my expectations of just any Dragon Age game as a whole, I can like them and appreciate them for like what they are. Like even like Inquisition, like I like Inquisition, but I might even go as far. Nah, I was gonna say that's actually the worst one. I do probably stand by Veilguard being the worst one. But even saying that, I'm still there's still like things to like about it, and it's enjoyable on its own terms. Like the combat is likable. It's actually fun, flashy, and like I told you last time, like the character creation in that game is actually really good. I really like the type of characters I could make, and even with the backgrounds were cool too. Like BioWare, the most frustrating thing about playing even an average BioWare game is seeing the potential it had. Because Veilguard has so much potential, and a lot of it was just because of the industry and how, one, I just personally feel the industry has never really quite, the AAA part has never really quite figured out how to make a interesting RPG, like not only how to make one, but has never figured out how to get people interested in a in-depth, complex RPG. I feel you. Like, I didn't really like. I'm kind of the same, where I didn't really play a lot of multi. I mean, there's certain games that I had my experiences with. Like, people love to talk about you never survive a COD lobby. Is like, look, you don't want to. Nobody. Those COD lobbies were not as fun as people make them out to be. Man, I feel that too. No, I'm very lucky to have the friends I have. And we play a lot of the same games, like Viz, and like and I love the fact that you like a lot of like like games like Abiotic Factor or Phasmophobia. Cause I like games that are like a little like they stand out a little more, like do more things that are a little more interesting than your average game. Like Abiotic Factor being this like almost like like a
Such
multiplayer
power
immersive
has an
sim. That's not
electrical
something
effect
you
that
really
deserves
see.
careful scrutiny, but consider using eye protection, dear.
Well, what do we have here? What's this do? Gotta save because I have a bad feeling that I might accidentally kill these people. Okay, I want to open that door, so I gotta do a thing. Okay, so it's gotta be 3. So it's gotta be a way. Let's see. What's this?
Dibs.
It's the BFG that Stu was talking about. The Big Bang, yes sir. I didn't want to kill you guys, I really didn't. Oh, damn, y'all killed me. Alright, let's do it again. Do y'all see me? You see that I'm about to take this, right?
Dibs.
Let's see how much what ammo does this take? You're all about to hate me right now. Bye bye. Oh, that was a waste. Can I go back? That was a waste. But very satisfying.
I've encountered more than a few of these experimental weapons in my career. Messy, volatile, overpowered. Of course you want it, dear.
No, run by the no. Hate to do you guys like that. There's more.
Investigating hostile.
Let me see how much ammo does this have. So that's two. Yeah, no thank you.
Ready to waste on your command.
Do it.
I'm at it. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Remind me to go over the safety with you.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I need something. Where's the electric gun? Oh, I have two. So one of these needs to be jumped. What happened to my cool laser gun? Where's my laser gun? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's it. My chain spark gun. It actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Watch the minute. Damn.
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Bet we could craft this gun into some lethal ammo. Once we've gotten our hands on that RIP device, we can look for more of it too.
Oh, I can't leave? I hope this rift doesn't hurt me.
Mobilizing. Standing by.
That's a bad company.
Yes, sir. Good job, McGraw. Alright. I was hoping.
I can see the slogan now. Why wait for the apocalypse when you can carry it with you?
Yes, sir. Let me see. So I haven't been everywhere in this game, but I've been a few places. It said go to Cloister, look for some churches or whatever. I've tried to go to every place that looks like a church. Not a single thing to be found. read it again. I might just have to go on without doing this. Search cloister for order. Exaggeration chapels. And collecting logs left. So I don't know what that is. But I do know they're not here. I wonder if I go through here.
Perfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Help you with something?
Unfriendly nearby.
His gaze sees all.
I'll handle this.
What the?
Are you still upright over there?
Well, that didn't end well. What to do?
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Alright, where's my plasma pistol?
Investigating Hunter's
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Well, that wasn't a good idea. But, guess what? I'll prepare for this. No, I'm not going to use that yet.
Just like Owen said.
second. For use in charge automatics only. Just like a booster. Right. Okay. In that case, I should probably use. What if I do this? So don't get close to me. Oh. Cannot what? Can you hear you? I can't what? Damn it. I was on a roll too. I'm mad. It's over here. I'm gonna go. Let's see, what would be the easiest way to get there? It's probably equidistant. Actually, yeah, give me my big iron back. Big iron on his head. Where'd it go? There it is. That kind of does look like a church, though. I'm gonna come back. Or what I would assume. What people from a different world would call a church. Ooh, why didn't anybody tell me this is a battlefield? I'm not trying to hurt you. Ah! Yeah, fuck it, let's fight.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Medic, please.
What if I go unseen? Target. Hey, I'm the one you need to worry about.
Oh, oops. That looks kind of like a church. Mm,
Enemy intercept. Baton scan.
You needed a stretch.
that looks like a church too. Oh, that's which way it is. Oh, that's just the thing, right? Oh, heading in the exact opposite direction of where I was trying to go. Can I add another marker though? Okay, good. I just kind of realized why there's some enemies over here. Because I snuck past this little base right here.
seriously question the structural integrity of that bridge.
Damn
How
it.
are you still upright over there?
Strength, courage, and wisdom.
Just the broadside of a freighter. Come at me.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Don't mind me.
Torpificator is charged.
Fortification in progress.
Sit down, man.
Check your scopes for combat.
Oh shit, no. This looks kind of like a church. Oh. Okay, I found one of the churches, finally. So now, I just need to find a way to get up there. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I spoke too soon.
The Oracle Laureate hoped that sending me into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more, but their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Well, that certainly makes sense. I did fall asleep for a second, Cash. My fault. I'll just be following that. That's why I need to do more streams with Viz so he can wake me up. I know, but the thing is, I want to play the game. That's the thing. I want to just find the stuff. I put myself in compromised positions to fall asleep. I just had some coffee too. I think the caffeine is burning out now, so now I'm about to crash. Well, I just crashed a little. Oh yeah, how far are you in Hollow Knight 2, dude? Like, have you beaten it yet?
Welcome, distinguished consumer, to the front lines of Auntie's Choice. We hope you enjoy your time under our protection.
You're in Act 3? How far is that? Is that like... Why are you anxious, Cash? Or procrastinating? I feel that. Man, where's this damn church? Okay, I had thought so. I was like, that sounds like close to the end. Dang. Yeah, Obsidian really put their obsidicy in this. Right, yeah, because the third act is usually the end. No, I'm just look at this design though. Because look at this ship. I'm like, dang, what happened to this ship?
Got eyes on some looters.
Yeah, they got a lot of environmental storytelling going on in this game, man. Let's see. Alright, which waypoint is closer? That one. Like I've never seen. Yeah, seeing I've always had like a penchant for like environmental storytelling, but I can't even think of the last time I saw a game where I was like, wow, look at this ship. What happened here? Like all these ships that crash landed on here. Gonna have to take you out, friend.
Combatant observed.
Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers.
Taps. You ain't gonna believe, but I finds a terminal. Even works. Probably tells us where all good secret scraps Auntie hides. Passcode.
Look at their head. Man, I need to do another playthrough of this where I do hacking. Yo! Twofer! Yeah. Alright, that's a church. That's gotta be a church. Alright, I should approach this a little stealthily. I might not do it. Let me see, what was it? There we go. No, oh wait, I actually don't use the sniper too, though. Well, you saw me? You think you saw me? You did not. Oh, he's not even looking at me. What? Did you hear that? No way that man just said, who shit in my pants? What the hell did you see that? Alright, whatever. No, the dialogue in this game is insane. They really kind of just say anything. Damn. Buckshot Bill? That man's dead. Bye bye, Wild Bill! Let me see. I have so many options. So many options.
I have a fix.
Ooh.
Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
This shotgun sucks. I thought it was supposed to be stick more reliable. Wait, okay, so what flaw does I have a flaw that's fucking me up right now? food. No, I have so many flaws. Just like life. Alright, let me see. Footsteps. That's the one I just got. Gluttony. Food, food, food. You don't let a single bit of food go to waste. Some lead from the front. Oh, yeah. Anger management. So this is it. But that bar wasn't like that before. Why is it getting? Why is it so much lower? It's got to be because of a gun I have. Or small. Interesting. Interesting. I have like 2 of these now. Advanced encryption keys I probably can't do anything with. Because I can't hack.
Hello. So, I'm trapped. Messages to the order left unanswered. Tried to run. Got about 2/5 of me gouged out. A lot of blood. Less now. Spent much of my life wondering what I'd say at the end. Trying to think of the words for this felt like reading a thesis before the presiding bishop. But a lot of people
That was where one was.
and not a lot of
That was where
words
another
can be
one
remembered.
was.
Certainly no one will hear these.
So it's these small little things out
So
here.
why worry about being meaningful?
That
What
probably might be
matters
what another one
is who I
is.
was when I was alive. And if I was predestined to be Ursapod food.
Which one?
I think maybe I would have liked to re-roll the odds.
Oh, poor little person whoever died. Yeah, she's dead. Sounded kind of sad. Wish I could have saved them. Oh dang, I barely have any sniper ammo. I kind of just pulled that last one out of my ass. Look, we're not sneaking anymore. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Hey, how did I get here? Where is this spot I'm looking for? Just need to go 2 more churches. The same place I was before. So what's the way in here? What's in here, should I ask? Oh, it's gotta be... No, no. Ooh, I did not mean to do that.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very.
What am I missing? What am I missing? There's something I'm missing, and I don't know quite what it is. Maybe I gotta go here further in the story, which, if so, I wish the game made it a little clearer. Yeah, I just circled around again. Where's this lead? That leads to the laser I just got. In that case, that maybe something around here might be where it is. I'll leave that marker there, but actually, no, I'm get rid of it because now I'm pissed. Damn, it looks nice. I just found a sniper rifle that had a silent. Well, I accidentally stole a sniper that has a silencer on it. Where is it? Hmm. Am I going crazy? I could have sworn I get that as a silencer. This is not the Matrix, but I am the Oracle. I guess, yeah. Am I really just tweaking right now? I just used something else with a sniper. Oh, with the silencer. That was not the stealth attack.
Give the order and I... Now you see. Now you don't. Revolver ahead, I'm the one you need to worry about.
Let me check something. There's a flaw. What was it? Irradiated. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you get camouflaged. But taking 5%. Yeah. I wish they had more buildings where I could get in from the roof. Alright. So far, that's not one. Damn. None of these gonna be what I'm looking for. Please don't tell me that church is where I'm trying, the one place I'm trying to go. I can't go. Wait, what even is this? What are these buildings right here? Okay, that's where one was. Wait, that's where, okay, this is where one was. This is where two was. Let's need 3 and 4. Ooh, Peak. How's Peak? Tell me about that game. That was a game where you're like, it's like multiplayer and you're climbing. Is that what you said it was? Please forgive me if that's well. If I know, I remember you saying it was a multiplayer game. The only thing I don't, mountain climbing survival. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I need to try that out. Like I love a good survival game. Be like, did you ever play The Long Dark? I'm starting to think I can't even go anymore. That's I love a good roguelite too. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go here. But how do the mechanics work for that game, Cash? Like, do you like need like to have like a lot of like experience points or something into like a skill to be able to climb, or is it just like you're climbing with friends and you're kind of relying on each other to make it to like the top of the mountain together?
Now press the second switch and hold down the blue button for 3 seconds to arm.
Wait a tick. Earlier you told me it was the red button.
No, you idiot. It was definitely the blue one.
Boyd, I swear, if this blows up... Oh, you...
My sleeves!
Proceeding to attack.
Oh shit.
Vulnerabilities identified.
They're back! I'll make them disappear!
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That sounds cool. It kind of reminds me. Did you ever play The Forest? Like The Forest was kind of similar. Like you playing Crash, and you're trying to like survive this forest. It's really more like an island, but like a forest. With you by yourself or with a group of people. No, yeah, that's honestly one of my favorite little survival games. Like I remember when they made the first trailer for that game, I had followed the mess out of that game. I honestly wanted to play the sequel, but I heard mixed things about it, so I didn't really bother with it. Yes, we found it, baby. The forest is cool. No, honestly, if you played the forest and you're like the peak, I might try it. I mean, I'm gonna try it more because you've been talking about it a couple of times, so it's gotta be good.
Laurie Blickett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For
So
instance,
where's this
there
last
are
damn?
none whatsoever. Objective
So
reality
it's
is a
gotta be.
concept invented by
It's gotta be
subjective
there, but there's
observers
really nowhere
eager to
else.
apply reason to chaos. In light of that view,
Oh yeah,
we are
how
just
so? How did
souls
you
on
like
all the
Sons of the
same
Forest?
earth, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
Mm, I might just leave here. Yeah, because you're like part of like what, like a military team. Well, even the building's different. That's weird. That's the one thing I would have thought they would have kept the same. Where's this thing? Where's this damn chapel at? All right. Yeah, I think it's time for good old Benny Banks to get the hell out of Dodge. No, I get what you mean, Cash. Oh, you see it being built. So it's there. Yeah, I guess they're going a little. They're trying to be a little more immersive. Oh, it takes a second. Ugh. No, yeah, because in the first game, you just put that shit together. It's kind of funny in a way. So should I have gotten the Rift and thingamabob first? I'm starting to see I should have.
Have an update about that personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing.
No, that.
Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujon's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity.
No, honestly, now that you mention, because the forest, the forest is co-op. I don't know. I don't know if that's something Viz would be interested in, but I mean, we haven't played it, but now that you mention it, I would want to do it because
I wholly agree.
that like I said, that's like one of my
Together
favorite
information from
survival
earlier
games.
leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery.
Honestly,
I
I'm
have
down for that
found such a
too,
location on
Cash.
our map. Inquire away. I may even respond. Another crack like that, Our department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances and threats to the Order's efforts. We were considered wardens of the grand
Like, shoot,
plan,
next time I talk to
helping
him,
protect when needed.
I'll ask him, because that's a slick, like, really fun game.
Sometimes with purpose.
Especially going down into those caves.
You draw some moral distinction between avenging harm.
Like, I really, like, that was one of those games. It was, I hopped on the train late, even though I had been following that game for years. So it was a game I played mid-pandemic, almost like 2022, 2021. And I was like, this is like the best horror game ever. Because I was so engaged. Like, even, especially when you go to like the mountains in that game, like I had like all types of like armor to keep myself warm. They got a torch, had all type of things.
That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal.
I didn't mean it like, kill, it don't matter.
They all are trivial.
I mean, like, it's not my business who you kill. Hey, Val.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you?
Don't worry about it, Val. Alright. Yeah, I need that rift annihilator thingamabob. Let's go to Praetor. And this is also kind of a cool thing I like about Outer Worlds more than Mass Effect 2. Even though, like, I gotta give credit where credit's due. The Normandy is just a different ship,
A short-range transmission just came in from Zed. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. You're sure in fine form today, Commander. By all accounts, this tomb's not exactly some cobweb crypt. But I guess we'll have to go and see it for ourselves, won't we? Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go. Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous with the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Get a look at that building. Bet you 50 bits that's where we'll find the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
It's funny you asked me that, Cash. I was asked this I remember a long time ago. Somebody asked me the same question. It was more of like a dig at me. I remember they were asking me, yeah, you like those and those nerdy wizard RPGs? And I was like, honestly, I prefer RPGs where you have like guns and stuff. Like I'm definitely more of like a sci-fi, like Fallout RPG person than like an Elder Scrolls and Baldur's Gate or like Neverwinter Nights RPG. Like give me Star Wars over Lord of the Rings. That's kind of how I am when it comes to like RPGs. Even though there isn't like the sad thing about it is most of those RPGs aren't as good as the yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're all nerdy. Like I mean, granted, the guy I was talking to, he I don't think he was more of like a Call of Duty gamer. Like he was like, I play Call of Duty, I play Halo, I play multiplayer games type person. I feel that, but like I just like games. I like games with like complexity with like depth to like their mechanics. And that's really why I like RPGs, is that you can kind of make any type of character you want, and the really good ones are able to make you do that, and also like give you role playing opportunities that make you feel like your choices matter, like make you really feel like a part of that world. And so that's why I like games probably like this more than something like I don't know, like actually like Obsidian had a game that came out this year called Avowed, and I liked Avowed. It was decent. It just wasn't in depth enough, and the medieval part of it kind of stood out for me. Well, not the medieval, but like the fantasy part stood out for me in a way where it was kind of distracting. Yeah, I mean, like, and I don't want to be that person that like, oh, you play Call of Duty in 2K. Oh, you don't, haha, you don't know how like, haha, you don't know play. You're not a real gamer. You're not a real nerd or whatever. Like, I don't want to be that person. But there is a certain irony to it, when they're like, the games you play are dumb and stupid. Where it's like, but you play games too, and the games you play, look, they're made to like, it's like take a part of your brain. They're not necessarily made to, with the most in depth. No, literally, like it's funny. Like I was talking to Viz about it a while ago. There was this guy on TikTok who was honestly, they had a fair like critique of like it was like Ghost of Yote had came out, and they did a video talking about man, who decided run around on a horse is fun in a video game. And I get that, although I'm like, well, Ocarina of Time, like one of the greatest games of all time, did like Red Dead Redemption 2 did like there are a number of like if you don't like traversing in a game. No, and that's also the thing. It's like there's a large variety of games to play. Crying about like one game over another, especially if you're like a AAA, if you primarily play AAA games. Because if you're the like somebody that plays like whatever the next Assassin's Creed is, the next Call of Duty, or like the next 2K or whatever, and you have a problem with anything that's like popular, that's new, that's coming out, I do have to kind of call you out on that, because like what are you saying, crying about one game, because this is somebody that same person, they were like, I bet you play 2K, and it's like, I get like 1,000 hours in 2K. I play like Cyberpunk and get like something like 60 or some hours out of it, and I'm like, you get 60 hours, you get, you're telling me for 100 or so hours or whatever, you sat around and played and just dribbled a ball and shot a ball. Like, that's not that different than, running around being a horse and running a horse or being a cowboy and doing like, I'd rather do that shit, to be honest, because I can go outside right now. I could go to the court right now and play ball. I can get my homies right now and play a ball. I can't be a cool samurai. I can't dual wield two swords at once. I can't use a kunai and do Assassin's Creed type shit. Like, I can't do that. I can play ball though. I could I could damn near play. I can't say I can't play football. I can't be a Marshawn Lynch, or I can't be a dang, who's the quarterback for the Eagles? Jalen Hurt. I can't be a Jalen Hurt. I wish I could, but I'm not. But it's much harder to be like, a cyborg assassin, or even a game like this, where I'm like a captain of a ship with like a shotgun hammer in my hand. Like I can't, like it's just always interesting how those conversations come up where people are like, "Oh, you play that type of game?" But like the type of game you play isn't exactly like conducive to the most fun experience in the world either. It's definitely not a unique experience. I will tell you that right now. You're playing basketball respectfully. You're playing Call of Duty respectfully. And if you get more time out of that than any other game in the world, more power to you. I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't play that game. I am gonna say, what are you talking to me about? The games I play, and you're respectfully playing games meant for the lowest common denominator. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Oh, that's right. I got a shotgun, a 3-barrel shotgun that shoots 5 shells. Why? Don't ask. It had an extra shell in the chamber. All right. Acquire the rift thingamabob. What quest is this? Is this all part of the same thing? Okay, it is. Is this like a bonus part? Let's see. Talk to Auntie's Choice or the Order into helping take the archive. I need a rift and annihilator first, though. But how do I get there? I guess they're here.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question.
Incoming! Take cover!
Wait. Hold on. Okay, whatever dialogue that was supposed to clue me in on what to do, I missed. I gotta go back. But no, to get back to your original question, Cash. Yeah, I like science fiction RPGs. Like I said, I like Fallout more than Elder Scrolls. I like even though I like Dragon Age more than Mass Effect, I like the world of Mass Effect a lot more than I like the world of Dragon Age. Um, I what's another comparison I can make it to? Oh yeah, I like Knights of the Old Republic more than Neverwinter Nights or Baldur's Gate even. Oh yeah, I'd pick Shadowrun and like Disco Elysium over Planescape Torment. And these are all great RPGs, mind you. Like I was saying, like it's funny how most of the best RPGs are probably still like medieval fantasy or fantasy RPGs. Even like this year, like I keep mentioning this game, but I really want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I just need to finish the first game because it was such an in-depth RPG and it had so
One
much.
hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question. But what about around?
It's a good question. How do we get around? What, like that? I mean, I guess. Yeah, let's go around. Gotta take the long way. But Cash, what's your favorite genre of game? Like, do you? I know you say you didn't really have the time for RPGs. You've been playing more multiplayer games, but like, what type of games do you like? Like, I mean, I remember I saw you playing a bunch of platformers before. What other type of games do you like? Work with Auntie's Choice. I don't want to work with either of you guys. No, yeah, RP is so like for me, it's like RPGs too. Have I been spotted?
Need a distraction. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Leave my son alone. No, platformers are so funny to me because like they require like the most skill, but also require some of like the most patience too. Like there was this game that there was this Prince of Persia game that came out last year that I loved, but I couldn't beat because it was so frustrating trying to figure out like one, where to go, and two, how to platform the right way, because it had these really cool like some of the smoothest platforming I've like felt in a while. But I couldn't. It was very frustrating. It's that same. Oh, I feel like I beat when Celeste came out. I beat Celeste, and I really wanted to get the true ending or whatever. Like when it's one of those games where if you haven't played it, you beat it and then you do the there's not like another part of the game right after. And it's like, okay, you've done this part of the game. Why don't we see what else this like mountain has to hide or whatever? And you have to replay. You basically have to replay the game and get like all the strawberries or something. And the strawberries are like these optional challenges that that are made to like challenge and frustrate. Well, not frustrate you, but they're made to challenge you, but can be kind of frustrating in that challenge because you're trying to figure out ways to like maneuver around these definitely much more ridiculous obstacles.
Well, that ain't at all concerning. Best keep our lamps lit.
Huh? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Man, I love the environmental artist and designer, the designers of this game deserve a right ways. Like, look at that. This looks so cool. Like, man, I haven't beaten this game, but I'm already like, I can't wait for Outer Worlds 3. I need another Obsidian game.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Well, that was a lie.
How are you still upright over there?
That's a great question. I don't know. It's time to be stealthy again. Actually stealthy. So did I really not get a sniper with a stealth with a silencer on it? Like, did I really just make that up? Okay, plasma pistol with a silencer. My machine pistol with a silencer. My repeater with a silencer. Uh, I guess I made that up. Well, anywho, enough about me. Enough about me. Almost begun. Maybe I should. What's this gonna do? This gun looks nice. Look at these guns. Another thing that's better than Mass Effect 2. Look at all the variation in guns. I've got a cowboy repeater.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised. Should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness, building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Alright, Val, I got you. Don't worry. I didn't forget about you. Let's see. I got a companion quest. Oh, I got a couple of companion quests. Okay. Reunite with Zeb. Where's Zeb? Is he here? Oh, he's here. Okay. I'll make sure I get to Zeb later. I should have went to him when I had the chance. So, in fact, once I get through here, I'm gonna use the checkpoint here, and then I'm gonna replace Val with replace Inez with Val. All right. game is this so hard to do? Have a bunch of buildings where I can get into the ceiling. What's this do? Inez, I swear to God, if I had got caught because of you. Damn. If only I had invested in the engineer part. Damn. Back up. Oh no, somebody spotted me. Well, don't get in here. Please don't come in here.
Time to earn my tuition.
God damn. Oh, we're screwed.
Bring it away. Going after me. Hey, got a distraction for you.
What are they immune to? We're weak to. They're weak to light. That's what it is. Okay. In that case, shockwave hammer. No, I'm kidding. I should use that. Be smart though. I'm gonna be smart and use. Ooh, this is a new gun I got. Let's try this. No, don't die on me. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So, let's see if there was a chance I could have. Nope, doesn't matter. Man, I'm so sneaky I could be a spy in real life. Minus the knees, of course. Hold on. See, I don't even really want to kill any of these guys here. Really, all I want is... Wait, what do I want again? Oh yeah. Find a way to the western side of Praetor. Some Sirenium armor? That sounds kind of cool. Ooh, baby. Let's go. Oh, this was also. Oh, Viz was talking about this armor too.
A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and remain security.
Ow.
Watch your vitals!
Trust that the Sovereign protects.
There were a few arc loaders back when Triangulum can kill for a seat like that. Lower the rate of deaths on the jobs for sure.
Let's see. What happens if I wear it? Does it feel like it actually protects me from that? Alright. Let's hope I can survive this. Oh. Oh, is that Sirenium poisoning? Oh, that's what that was. I had built up a lot of Ziranium poisoning. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, real gamer activities we got going here. So can y'all turn this off, please? Wait, did I already read all this?
Trouble ahead.
I really don't want to kill you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna start with you. Wait, in fact, let's make this a little easier for myself. Change my armor. And let's see, let's put some of this in junk. Shellac diversion form. Yep, let's get rid of that. Bandolier Mark III. Bandolier Mark III. Let's get some of that. I need something that keeps me stealthy.
Perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
I need something that increases my critical. Because what's this do? Let's see. Hey, now. Ooh, boy. Wait, hold on. Decisions. Where's that plasma pistol ahead?
What do you want to wager on something?
Ooh, nice. Let's go. Leveled up. Leveling up. Speech. And see if I can get there. Get over there. Bada bing, bada boom.
Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home. Sporting is so nature. Rightly so.
Paradigm worry about this. Sovereign provides. The system provides.
Take the heat off you. Now you see. Over here. Three holes ahead. Hey, got a distraction for you.
I don't think they're putting everybody's down. Time to bring out the big iron. Let's see. Do this.
Back in my sight.
Damn. Lucky shot.
Huh? Deserves a look.
Nah, I'm not getting caught like that. Nah, because how do you still survive that and also alert everybody? That gun has a silencer. I just like use the big hammer. So honestly, I should have stuck with this.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
You have my attention.
Hastening to cover.
Taking cover!
Decisions. What do I need?
The gun's locked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Gravel claws! This thing's got a mean streak.
Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about. Ready to win. On your command.
Ooh.
Hastening to cover. Restoring the balance. Giving chase. Where did they get to now?
Back in business. Time to earn my position.
Ready to take it.
Damn. I genuinely wasn't really trying to hurt him like that. Like, I mean, I was trying to kill him, but not like that. That was a little much. Oh. Thanks, Inez. Oh, oops. Yeah, I really could have just snuck through here. I wouldn't have had to kill a single anything. Well, that's what the other playthroughs are for. Alright, where's that repeater? Alright, the good noodle, good noodle, okay. Watch your mother. Sorry, Cash. I might actually take that break you were talking about. Once I get past this area, I just need to acquire the rift. Think of Bob. Oh wait, no. I said once I get, I want to do this. Then I'll bring Val with me. Then I'm gonna get to this rift denominator. Then we'll call it. Alright, I might take that break right now, Cash. Yeah. I'll see you next time. But until then, you have a good day.